I love,
Yes, and prosperous new year.
look, prosperous, healthy, abundant, all the things.
All of it, all of it. Claiming it
Yes.
all.
Success requires planning. We're going to play in the sandbox and plan. Planning can be fun. All right. I'm going to be quiet and let these beautiful admins do what they do. Let me see. Did I say hello to everybody? I don't think I said hi to Deborah.
Coach Cheryl,
Yeah.
you're still sharing the screen. I need the screen share to be able to play the intro.
All right. We're gonna wake up everybody in just a minute. How's everybody feeling this morning? Aw. I love all the emojis. I'm so happy to see your face, Sarah. Just to be clear, if I look like a morning person, I'm not. Y'all just make me happy. Oh, Zakia, I see Z over there.
All right, here we go. Gotta love tech.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning, we're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
Welcome, Aquaba, Grand Rising, and good morning. It is a wonderful and blessed day in my life, and I hope you are feeling the same way. Today, we're talking about creating success in 2022. So I'm gonna tell you what toys you need to get to play in the sandbox with me today. If you saw my little video last night, I have my planner. My 2022 planner happens to have the colors I like. This one, and then I've got Post-it. I've got a whole series of pencils and markers. So whatever you want to get. I've got the phone next to me, whatever you want to write things down on to manifest. Grab yourself some water. Got my water with lemon. Some of us are starting a cleanse today with Miss Ash. Go watch that video from yesterday. So I know all of you have been waiting, and thank you so much for waiting and being here with us today. So tell me, who has big dreams here? Type in the chat any of the big dreams and something you want to create. Anything mental? Is it something physical? What are you creating, manifesting? So we can talk through these goals and come up with a plan. I love my hashtag. Make and perform my own music. All right. Oh, we got you, Tiffany. Support is always here. Seen and unseen. Y'all are being shy out there already. We gave you time to wake up.
Well, I'm going to share.
Thank you, Tiffany.
I am graduating in June with my BA in Human Relations, and my goal is to make sure I have some cum laude seals on there. So keeping my GPA up is one of my dreams for 2022.
Dopalicious. I love it. And now, like, I even know we have a new graduated yoga teacher in the room. So if there's something that you want to do, like, what do you want to create? I'll tell you, some of you that won yesterday know mine. So, okay, yoga and leading retreats. I love that. Some of writing things down makes a big difference. So dreams live in your head, and that's beautiful. I think we should have big dreams, but to move forward and get these dreams into the world as success and reality, writing them down. Aquia put in purchasing multifamily building. That's dope. Adam, my big dream is to start my sexy wardrobe that consists of jock straps and men leggings. Yes, I'm continuing this conversation from yesterday. Here for it, Adam. Bring it, bring it. Whatever they are, start writing them down. Share in the chat what it is. So aside from writing it down for yourself, share it with others, because there's a thing about going public with it. It was scary for me yesterday when Ash talked about manifestation and what's going on. Jacqueline says, connecting with my former students and finishing my dissertation. Yes. So all of these are great. So why I asked you about what your big dreams are, because in order for it to be a goal and to create it in reality with success, there has to be some other measurables with it, right? For it to be a smart goal, you're going to need to write it down. So now that you've put it out in the world, you've put it out in the ethers, you've typed it in the chat, you've written it on paper, like what is the specificity of it? So I want to talk to Christy, so I'm going to pick on Christy. Are you good with that, Christy? Good. Christy says yoga and leading retreats. So let's dive into that if you want to come off mute, Christy. So if we go deeper into what that means for you with yoga and leading retreats, is there a specific date by which you want to do that? Because in order for the goals, so S is specific. So we got the thing, right? M is measurable, right? So S specific, M measurable, A action-based, R realistic. I don't always like that word, but, and T time sensitive. So let's pick a date. When are you going to do your first yoga retreat, Christy?
Well, I'm teaching in the community right now. I just received my certification in November 18th, and I've already done 2 live classes, and I have, I think, 2 more lined up this week.
Good.
So I'm jumping in, so it'll be my 4th live. But I have a place in Florida that's all connected. It's called Artist Acres. It's this beautiful place by my parents, and it's a place I've visited, and it's just like visualizations are coming.
So pick a date. What date? When is it happening?
February.
Wow, I'm here for it. Okay.
I'm saying I just want to do a small like family, like start with 2 or 3 of my people, like girl, you know, someone I know, just do like a little test run, like February, March. We'll say March.
Okay,
March.
so March, let's pick a date. So you'll say March 2022. Now it's action-based, so it's a retreat. So you'll have to invite people. And you're already, so it's realistic because you're a certified yoga teacher and you know the people and you have the place, and it's measurable because you'll be able to invite people. So you want to make some money from this, or is it experience? What are you doing?
I think just pay what you want and then I'll forward. I have donated all of my yoga classes so far, except this last one. I haven't donated because I didn't figure out what I was doing, but
okay. All right.
Community donation based. I don't know. Pay what you want. Because it's not going to cost it. I guess I got to figure out the place to stay the night. Like they don't have that much housing. I got to do the work to figure out
your next step. So the specific thing is a yoga retreat in Florida in March.
Mhm.
And so that is specific, it's measurable, and the action, I know, take a breath, girl, take a breath.
You're saying it out loud. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm just saying what you said,
Yeah.
because you're doing
okay.
it.
And I'm hearing it. Okay.
Okay. And that's realistic, because it's like you can't have a yoga retreat if you're not a yoga teacher. You have the information, you have the certification, and you're using it. Time sensitive. March is, 2 months away. All right. So the action. So what is one action that you can take today or this week towards that goal?
Well, I've been doing action because I've researched getting like tents that I can set up to house them. So now the action would be is deciding which one
Okay.
or the spot. If I put it, my mom has a house, we could put it in the backyard of her place if we have to, or we
All
could
right.
put it at Artist Acres. But I guess I need to reach to the owners of Artist Acres and see if they will allow the housing at that
Okay.
spot.
All right. So
So-
that's one action that you can take this week.
Mm-hmm.
And you have ideas of people, so you can get a date down.
Yep.
Start sending an email or text message to this group of people.
Yep.
All right. How does that feel?
Sounds realistic, and I think it can happen.
Pablo will be so happy for you. I can't wait to tell Joanne.
He
So
knows that he saw the spot. He saw the spot when I finished my training. I did my last 2 weeks there, and he was
Okay.
like, he could,
okay,
looks
good.
like a place to do yoga for sure.
And since this world is part, so many things are hybrid, you can also put it in this community. If there's any portion of it that people can participate in that are remote, that's something else you can do. So
Okay.
I knew you before you were a yoga teacher. Now you're a yoga teacher and certified. So it went from, I hope to be a yoga teacher one day, to I'm a certified yoga teacher. And now you'll have your first yoga retreat in Q1 of 2022.
I'm just now like taking in that I'm a yoga teacher. I wake up, I'm like, I'm a yoga teacher. I'm a
Right?
yoga teacher.
You are.
I'm embracing it. So yeah.
Yeah. So that was,
But
take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Everybody take a deep breath. Now, whether you say it out loud to yourself, thank you so much, Christy, for playing in the sandbox with me. I'm looking forward to hearing more about your retreat. So for everybody, I
Thank you.
did not go through everything on the chat, and I'm not sure if anybody has shared what they're creating for themselves on Facebook. But whatever it is, if it's an idea planted in the stars, that's awesome. Give it a date. And since we're talking about 2022, you can also plan 5 years out, 10 years out. Something that I love talking about is similar to Christy. I wasn't always a yoga teacher. I had to leave a career. So if there's something you're thinking about, and let me acknowledge this, sorry. We came into the space later than we expected. It is now 7:28. So I want to own that we started this and came in a little later. So I'm hoping that everyone can hang out here and we'll go through all the letters and workshop with people and have breakout rooms. And I think we're actually going to wind up going till 8. So I will make sure, a lot of people may have to leave by then. If you're needing to leave before that, because this is technically the shorter day until 7:30, I'm letting you know that we're probably going to go at least another 20 minutes, and then we'll let you know what's going on. So I'm really hoping that, everyone is good with that. So is there anybody, before I'm going to go to the admins and let me know, is there something in the chat or in Facebook that we want to share? And you're so welcome, Christy. Is there anybody on Facebook have anything they're working on?
I don't see anything from Facebook, but there are some shares in the chat. Desiree is wants to work remotely with different organizations and start a book review blog. And we spoke with Adam and we saw Jacqueline. And I added that I wanted to complete an individual writing project.
Okay.
And I'm looking. That's it. Still kind of quiet right now.
Okay.
You got something, Cheryl?
Yes, Sarah says that she wanted to make and perform her own music.
Okay,
Mm.
yes.
Nice. So we could talk about that one even as well. For each of you, if some of you are being shy and quiet, write it down. Take a moment, whatever you're thinking in your head, write it down on paper. Write it down on paper. There's something magic about you, the energy from your fingertips and it coming. And if you're a person that likes digital things, typing it and putting it somewhere and then sharing it, which is the importance of the breakout rooms and giving you some time to talk it out now and see what it is so it'll be more specific. So Sarah, do you want to talk about how you create your own music?
Well, I'm not a musician, so I don't necessarily know how to play instrument or even do vocalizations yet. So I'm thinking I have to make myself more authentic by training and collaborating with other musicians.
Hang on a second. Somebody in the background needs to mute. Okay. Thank you. Say that again, Sarah.
Yes, so I don't have the skill set. So to be realistic, I believe this year I would have to train in
Okay.
being like musically competent, you know.
So does that mean, since you said vocalization, is that a singing class? Is that a piano class? Is that a guitar class?
Definitely at least singing for sure.
Okay.
But I'm not sure what the instrument and it might be drums, like a percussion
Ah.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever that is, I mean, we are in New York and there's so many classes. So pick a date by which you're going to take action. Like, what do you want to start? By when can you take a class?
I'm pretty sure I could take classes definitely by the end of this January, probably next week, actually. I just have to look up the group and sign up. That's it.
Okay. So let's say if you want to create your own music, so pick a date that by which you'll be able to create your own music so we can work backwards from there.
So I did do like a DJ thing for the alumni group, and it was just playing songs from other artists. But I was hoping by the end of next year that I would have my own song like recorded and be able to share at least one.
Okay, so say it. So by December 2023, Sarah will have created her own song to share.
So it's a 1 year. It's not like this year. It's next year.
I said 2023.
Yeah, we're 2022. I'm confused. It's the new
so
year.
Next year is 2023 because we're in 2022 now.
Okay, gotcha. So it wouldn't be like on January of 2023?
You said the end of next year. So that's why I said.
Oh, the end of this year.
Oh, okay. End of this year.
Yeah.
All right. So you want December 2022? Pick a date.
December 2022.
All right. That's dope. So what action are you going to take?
Definitely need to start classes, and I probably need to talk to other musicians to understand like how this process goes, maybe, or research it somehow.
You can. I mean, research is always awesome, but action is even better.
Right.
So signing up for a class, because we can all be stuck in analysis paralysis, keeping it in your head, be like, oh, let me talk to a DJ, let me talk to a musician. Everybody's process is different. How I see the world, what gets me fired up and inspired in the morning, how I'm surrounded in all this yellow and red to create. So, and I think, so what does that look like? So by when will you register for your first class?
I will register let me look at the calendar, by January 15th.
Dope. Okay. Now, there's something else that I love with the A, it's action-based, but also accountability. So how will we in the WOO community know that you have registered for this class? Who will you tell, or will you post it in our Facebook group? How will we know?
Yeah, I'll post it in the Facebook group.
Awesome. So that's the first step. And so you're creating something, whether it's a song, and that's by the end of this calendar year. So December 2022.
Yes.
Okay. All right. How does that feel?
It feels kind of crazy. I didn't really have this kind of goal like literally a few days ago, but I don't know. It feels like this year is a year for self-compassion and doing what you need. So
Ashe, I will echo that. Definitely a year for self-compassion and doing what you need. Thank you for that. So that's one particular one. So I'm going to thank you, Sarah, for sharing that. So everybody, wherever you are in the world, hopefully you've written something down that you want to create and manifest. What I pulled up, and I didn't tell the admins, so forgive me, admins, when I do surprises. It's an old blog that I'd written. So I'm going to drop it in the chat for you to see this. And it details some of the steps in talking about it, because we want to move your dreams, and you can look at it later. But something that I was going to have all of you say, and I'd love for you to say it out loud if you're in a space that you can. I am the beginning and end of my dreams.
I am the beginning and the end of my dreams.
So when you're creating these, because we can bring these things to fruition. And I'm the admin. I think you still have Sarah pinned. There, you can start something, you can create it, you can end it. So if you own that you are that powerful, that's something to breathe into reality and being as well. So whether you create something and you manifest it or not, it's entirely up to you. In the middle of a global pandemic, people have gotten married, businesses have been formed, there have been certifications. Life is continuing in different shapes and forms. So it's only up to us as to how we are going to move forward. I love the hashtag. I love hashtags in general, but success requires planning. Whether it's getting up and getting here, all of you are really successful about being here with the WOO community, whether you're on your phone, whether you're on Facebook and participating. So we're going to make sure we have time together. I want to see if anybody has questions about what their goal is and how to move your dream into a goal. And if you need help with that before we go into breakout room.
Yes, Dionne, Teresa Scott has her hand raised.
Oh, please. Yes, Teresa.
Hi. Good morning, family. How y'all doing?
I'm good. Happy to hear your voice, Teresa.
Thank you. I last night I was invited to create a brand new what do you call it, business, and I was up till late this morning doing it, and some of the ideas that came out was just so magnificent. I just felt so empowered. And the other thing that I'm doing is I was on the with Stacy, I think last week when Stacy was talking about manifesting. So I wrote down that I wanted to be in Georgia by May, by Mother's Day.
Okay.
And Spirit told me to call the places that I had applied for apartments in September.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her to add other places. And don't you know, the same day a place called me and said, there are some apartments that are coming up. So I'm like in awe because I have to speak to my manager in my building to find out how long before I can move and release.
Good. Wait, let me make sure I got it right, Teresa. Sorry to interrupt. So there's two things you're talking about: relocating to Georgia by May. So that's your dream, your goal. So you're going to leave, but there was something about a business. So I thought you were starting to talk about this new business as well.
No, I'm saying both of them are both are goals that just happened within the last week or so. But what I was saying is that I had wrote it down doing Stacy's manifestation class. And so it manifested within a week after writing it down. So I was just so excited about it, and it just came to pass. So I actually got called for an apartment in Georgia.
Thank you. Thank you for that affirmation. So is that, so what else are you manifesting? Because it looks like you're going to have your apartment in May. You're going to be in Georgia. So do you have another dream or goal?
The business, like starting this brand new business is manifesting. So I got invited to be part of a brand new business that I would have never ever thought about being part. I can't discuss right now, but it's just
Okay.
awesome to know that I got invited to something like that. And we was doing some brain, what you call it when you're doing
Brainstorming.
brainstorming. And the idea that just came up was just so powerful. I just felt so, I felt so awesome to be part of something like this, which I would have never thought I would be part of. So it's going to be
Nice.
something big, but once I can announce it, I will. And,
Okay.
yeah,
Good.
but it was awesome.
Understood. Non-disclosure agreements and privacy until things
Yes,
are
ma'am.
manifested. But as long as you do have people and dates that you can discuss it with,
No,
if there's a
we
circle.
already doing, like this week, we're going to be doing some stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
so much.
sharing that, Teresa.
Yeah.
Make sure you let Stacy Yogisha know that, because when
Yeah,
you're in the process of manifestation.
I meant to text her yesterday, but I was in meetings all day yesterday with the business thing that I didn't get a chance to, but I am going to definitely text her today.
All right, business executive, come through with the
Yes,
meetings.
ma'am.
Make it all happen.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So
So
I think.
I wanted to jump in here, Dionne, real quick.
Mhm.
Ask that everyone who has a goal and would like to have someone witness it, they can drop it into the Facebook chat, and we'll, to the Facebook group as a video, and we or write it so that we can all be your accountability partners. And Teresa, what you shared was very powerful, and please give us a video of your share sometime this week, and so Stacy, and tag Stacy in it, so that again we can all witness your success as well.
Yeah, thank you for that, Coach Cheryl. What I want to also echo, I mentioned it in the video yesterday, and I dropped something in Facebook group. So if you go on Facebook group, I listed 50 things that you could get rid of and purging. So while you are in the process of creating, it's going to be really important for you to let go of some stuff. So in order for you to let go of some stuff, you can physically purge things. So today is the 3rd day of this calendar year. So I am going to get rid of 3 things. And you can join me in that. So you just do that whenever today. So you could start today and be like, all right, I'm gonna get rid of 3 things today. It could be old magazines. It could be mail you haven't shredded. It could be that daggone Amazon box from something you got shipped that you didn't recycle. But all of those things, you have to make space for the good things that are coming your way. Yes, I see Catherine says letting go of stuff has been a challenge. Purge, release, let go. Purge, release, let go. You have to have the space for all the good things coming your way. But I'm going to turn it over to Tiffany. Each of us are going to go into a breakout room. There should be, I see there's over 20. Yep, Jacqueline, you got to let things go. Your daughter is bothering you. She's right. There's over 20 of us here. So if we go into maybe 5 groups, everybody have 3 or 4 people in a group, it's going to be less than 10 minutes. It's really just so you can say it out loud to someone can hear what your goal is, and make sure you have a date. I need each and every last one of you, whatever you're writing down, 1 thing, 5 things, to have a date by which this is going to happen. Now, even if it's super scary, you can change your date. So whatever you're saying you're going to make happen, it can change. Large companies do this all the time. You sit down, you plan the entire year. I have an idea of what I am going to do in Q1, the first 3 months of the year, Q2, the second 3 months of the year. So each quarter. So plan. If that feels overwhelming, you can plan month to month, but have a vision further out. Here I am now. Where am I going to be? How am I going to get there? And let somebody witness it. Smart goals. Release something old, bring in something new. Tiffany, are we ready with breakout rooms?
Yes, I'm starting to open the rooms now. Let me just you wanted it for 10 minutes, correct?
Yeah, or a little.
Okay.
We might call you back a little less, but it'll take time. And aside from y'all sharing your names and whatnot, each and every last one of you have a goal and a date, preferably something that can be created within this calendar year, or started, a phase of it.
Okay, they're going.
All right. Thank you, Tiffany.
You're welcome.
And since I know our Facebook family is still here with us, those of us that stay here in the main room, we can workshop. I'm going to make sure everybody's in their spaces. So Facebook family and my beautiful admins that are here with me, you heard, I think some of you heard yesterday, the thing that I'm going to create or creating in this year is that I am going to create income. It's setting up something that is reasonable but unreasonable, book launch that is happening in March. And let's see. So who do we have here? Oh, these folks that might not still be on. Kojo. Wow, Kojo, I haven't seen you in a while. Kojo, Theodora, Catherine, Joyce. If you want to come off camera, if you're still here in the main room, you can, and we can chat. Hey, Catherine. Is there something you want to work on while you're here?
Oh, I'm supposed to be moving to Georgia.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, and so the move got delayed because of me. Well, I didn't know how to move, right? So some movers came and they took, I thought, the stuff for the 28th. And then I stayed in the apartment. And when I saw that it was so much more to go, it couldn't fit in my car. So been 2 days with letting go. And yeah, so feeling it, and I wanna let it go. I do. And I wanna purge, because it's gonna be a new me, widow. So that's new. Location,
Yes.
location, state, all of that is new. So, and
That's
it's
okay.
not.
I'm proud of you, sweetness. So if I'm hearing you correctly, the relocation, so part of your things are on their way to Georgia now, and they left on December 28th. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. And so you're still here in New York and you have more things to get rid of in the apartment you're in.
No, yesterday, last night, I had to just leave it. I just left. Had to leave it and turn in the keys. I had to let go like that. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then it's gone. So what are we creating now? What is the goal? What are you looking for, Miss Sweetness? What are you creating?
I don't have an answer. Abundant, you know what? I'm creating abundant joy and love in my life right now.
Okay. Abundant joy and love. Now,
Yes.
how do you create this and what would that look like? Because it's hard. Abundant joy is beautiful, but it's theoretical.
Okay.
So what would be more specific, how you would know you have abundant joy? What would that look like or feel like? What would you have or be?
I would have much less tangible things, and everything that I have would have a place, and only have what I need. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Any excess would be for the purpose of sharing with someone else.
That's beautiful. So what I think I'm hearing is that you want to create a minimalistic space, your living
Yes.
space,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know if you have a place to write something down.
I don't.
Okay. So what we'll do is I will type something in the chat or I'll type it, writing it down, or even if I know I'm speaking with you, if it's better for you to go off camera and type it in on your phone, but text it, like you can even text it to me or text it to someone in the family, but someplace where you have it down in writing. I live in a clear home. I release, or even we'll create an affirmation for you. I release things with ease. Because I definitely will tell you, I think I shared this with you when we had a session.
Oh, thank you.
I had to hire someone to work with me to help me release things. She was wonderful. It took over 50 hours of doing this. So, and you can do this. Like I will release, and you can start off by today. I will release 3 things today. What are the things that you need to get rid of? Is it books? Is it clothes? Is it shoes? What are the things that need to be purged for you to have a space without clutter and without excess things?
You talking to everybody, right?
No, this is just me and you. It's me and you. This is our breakout room, girl.
No, it's let me say this is that understanding the attachment. For me, I'm understanding the attachment of things and getting a better a view of what things are for. So just even I think it was about 6:30 last night. So there was 3 coats that could not fit in the car. So one I was able to, put by the dumpster so if somebody want to come by and get it, fine. And then it was a red jacket that I squeezed in the car, right? And they had cute red gloves to go with it. I squeezed that in the car. I'm telling you, if you saw, I'm gonna try to take a picture of this car. It's anyway. So I did that, and then there's a relatively new, there's a new green coat and a black coat. The black coat is I'm kind of a little attached to it, or used to putting it on because it's very warm, and my husband bought it for me, and I might after we hang up let that go.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump in. So
yes.
you said a couple of things: attachment and release. So there are certain things that you have emotional attachment because they came from your late husband. And is that right?
No, like from talking to you, that black coat, yes. The attachment is, like I said, it's warm. He liked it on me, so it's a combination of things. However, I can see more peace in my space of my inside of my being freer if I let that go. Yes.
Okay. And I said, there are different ways of releasing things. And like you said, giving them new life, whether it's Goodwill, Salvation Army, homeless shelters. There's so many people that don't have the plenty that some of us have, and the way that you can release and share and give things new life. There's somebody in the room that needs to be muted, admin. Then that might be something that you can give that would allow you to have more space in your life. So do you have a thing for coats? So what is the date by which you can get rid of? Can you get rid of
No, I don't have a thing for coats. Like, it's a trench coat. And we live in New York. So when you have a certain weather, it's a trench coat, and then it's the pea coat, different, yeah, it is. It's different kind of coat. So I don't have a thing. I don't have a thing for anything but linen. I was going to say for nothing, but I'm going to be honest. I do have a thing for linen. However, no, I don't have a thing for coats.
Okay.
And it's feeling good when I put that black coat downstairs. Yeah, that felt good. And then yeah, I wanna feel good. So yes.
Yeah, Coach Cheryl said it, and I was gonna say it as well. It's warm in Georgia, so you're not gonna need all them coats. Georgia doesn't get as cold.
Why is Coach Cheryl talking right now? I don't understand.
Okay. We're gonna leave that one alone because she
loves
you.
I'm saying it in love.
She loves you.
I know, and I love her back. I'm only joking. Yeah. So no, and then the other thing with that is because
the folks are gonna start coming back soon. So I want
to also
no. Something specific, because we have to get clear for you to have a goal. It needs to be specific, a SMART goal, specific, measurable, action-based, time sensitive, right? And realistic. So what
my goal
that you can get rid of? Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was just laying here oversleeping and thinking that when I get there and my things get there, they're not gonna go in the house. I'm gonna do it in the backyard. I'm gonna put a tarp out for each box, and certain things won't go inside.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because when I was packing, I was in a whole different mind. I was in a particular mindset. So now when I go there, truth, before I got on this court, I said, you know what? Do it outside. So I'm gonna put a tarp out, and certain things are not gonna get inside. They won't even get inside. I don't have to take them out because they'll start from out.
So you can meet your neighbors by having a backyard sale. You might even make some money from it, right? So when are things? So let's give you a date, because in order for it to be time sensitive, so when your things arrived by the end of January, right? They should be there in a couple of weeks. You're going to go.
They come between the 5th and the 7th.
Oh, so by January 8th.
Yep.
By January 8th, you'll have one box unpacked and things to purge.
Absolutely.
No, but I said it. You have to say it since you're not writing it, because it has to be something for you.
I have my paper now. My mentor gave me my paper. January
8th.
Yes.
And you can unpack and do. I'm being really generous. You can do.
Yes, you are. You really are. So I'm
one box a week with only things that you need going into the home, and they have a home.
Yes.
So that also means, since today is January 3rd, you can do your research in Georgia to find out where's Goodwill, Salvation Army, who is taking clothes, where can you take the things, whatever thing you're getting rid of, the books, clothes, how do you recycle? Do you drop it off at a dump somewhere? Do you take it? So you can do your research today to know where things will go, because it has to have, without having a plan, the boxes will get there, everything will go in the house, and the same clutter that existed in New York will exist in Georgia. So if you have a date by which you're getting rid of things and a place for them to go. Because the ultimate goal that I heard you put out there, but you didn't fully verbalize, that you want to live in a minimalistic space that is clear. So you want a clear, free energy in your home to call in more abundance. That's what you were hinting at.
I want a clear, free space in my home.
Ashe.
I do. I want a clear, free space in my home, and room in my heart for abundance. Yes.
Ashe. And so that will be, we need a date though, just to make sure there's a clarity for it. Like, by what date will you have this?
Well, I said 22 boxes down, so.
22 boxes. So you could say by the end of March or by the end of April, if you're doing a box a week.
Hello, I'm gonna put it. I'm putting March 10th. Yes.
Okay. Yep. All right, folks. By March 10th, Sweetness will have her boxes unpacked and live in a home that is clear of clutter with room for abundance. Is that right, Miss Sweetness?
That is correct.
Ashe, give thanks. Good job.
Good
Congratulations
job. Good job.
Yes, it feels good in your heart. All right, beautiful people. It is 7:58 and I saw things come into the chat. And please, if you can look at the chat, Sweetness, people suggested a domestic abuse shelter, because when you're donating things there, it helps the whole families get their lives back in order. So that's something you can look into. So there's a lot of goodness in the chat. So Tiffany.
Yes, ma'am.
How many breakout rooms did we have?
We had 5 breakout rooms,
okay,
plus the space that we were in, so 6 in total.
All right, so we shared in this space. I'd love to hear from some of the breakout rooms. I want to stop right now. It is 7:59. And I said some of you have to go to work, some of you have things to do. So thank you so much for being here today. Please message me. I know the admins will put my contact information in the chat. Most of you know how to find me on Facebook and Instagram and all of that, to make sure I know what dream you're creating. Somebody needs to bear witness to it, to hear your voice, to see it in writing. I loved Coach Cheryl's idea that the Facebook group is a place that you can share. So if you are tapping out because it's about to be 8 a.m., please, please, please feel free to do so. But I would love, if you are up to playing with me, having one person from each of those groups share something that they've created. And if we start to run out of time, asking at least one person from each group to share in Facebook what they're creating to bear witness to that with a date. All right, so I'm going to turn it over.
I see Teresa's hand is up again.
So Teresa, bear with me. Are you representing the group if you're going to speak? Because I definitely want to hear some other voices since there were 5 groups.
I just wanted to share anyone who's moving Georgia that they can reach out to me because I was moving, I found a lot of social service for people that are 61 and over. So I got access to a lot of numbers. So
Okay.
I'll try to put them in the chat.
So Teresa, Catherine, y'all need to touch base about Georgia information.
Okay, thank you, Teresa.
So is there somebody from one of those groups that wants to share?
So I don't see any hands up now. So I'm gonna call on faces that I see. Miss
Okay.
You sitting there smiling at me. She's gonna call on me. Yes, I am Miss Doreen Brittenham. Yes, I am. I'm calling on you this morning.
She has the most beautiful smile.
It was just there beaming off the screen. Yes, I call on this.
Thank you. Okay. So I just share my thing from the group. Hi.
Well, you can share yours from the group, and if there was did everybody? Well, let me ask you, Akria, did everybody in your group come up with a date by which they were going to do something?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so congratulations on your group, and what would you like to share for us to bear witness to what you're creating?
Okay. I am creating to purchase a multi-family building dwelling. I can't even think of the title, the last word I keep missing, but a multi-family building with at least 3 units or 1 to 4 units.
Okay.
And I want to do that by January 2023.
Nice, really good. So is there an action step that you're taking within these first 3 months of this calendar year, this Q1? Do you have some action steps that you're taking?
Yes, I have a 5-day workshop I'm attending starting January 15th.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So you have lots of action going. How did it feel having someone bear witness to it in your group, each of you sharing what you're creating?
Honestly, it's spooky. It's scary. It's like, because I keep it in my head and I think about it, or I talk about it in my house out loud about whatever, and I keep watching all these videos and programs, but it gets a little scary in the stomach when you the more butterflies, I guess, like big butterflies, not little butterflies, big butterflies bouncing around. So it's kind of scary.
Thank you for that, Doreen. I think it's really important to echo that and say it's like the process of manifestation and creation and giving birth to a new thing, an idea, this success can be scary. But it's probably just as scary not to try. So thank you for echoing that. I applaud you. I look forward to hearing about the workshop that you'll start doing, and make sure you lean into community for what you're doing. Because it's 8:04 now, I'm going to say, let's go maybe one more group if somebody wants to share, and the admins can let me know if there's anything that came into the chat that should be shared, because I thought I saw that there were Facebook shares. Thank you, Akria Doreen.
Thank you.
I'm checking the chat. Go ahead, Coach Cheryl.
Sure. The shares from Facebook were in response to Catherine. Pretty much Stacy Yogisha was saying, well, first she gave her goal of 10K income separate of speaking engagements and her online course by January 31st, and completing the last modules of her CFS course by the end of February.
Nice.
And then she said that Marie Kondo, the life The life-changing magic of tidying up is amazing. It's a book and a series, and it transformed her life years before the TV show. So that's something to look at, those who are struggling with clutter and needing to release things.
Yes. Yeah. No, thank you for that. So if there is nobody else that wants to share, I will ask for people, if let me pause. Is there anyone that wants to share from another group? And I think you still have Doreen pinned. There we go.
Peace, this is Abimbola.
Hey, peace, Sister Abimbola.
Yes, I was in group 1, room 1. And so what I'm going to manifest, I'm going to pay off my dental implant bill by March 30th.
Ashe.
And by April the 5th, I will have my newer car, a 2018 Toyota or Hyundai, gray in color, and it will be parked in my driveway. And so, and my actions taken for that, I am working 2 days a week and paying extra money down on this bill.
Nice.
So it will be a reality.
Ashe.
And I'm complete. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, Tiffany, I was thinking that. Abimbola, Tiffany typed in the chat specifics, because you have the color of the car, you have the date it's going to be in the driveway, the date you're paying off the bill. And I love that you linked that you're releasing. So you're releasing a bill. You know, you're letting go of that, and then the plenty is coming in. So I love, there was like even as you said it, there was an energy of movement, of something going and something coming. So good job. How did it feel sharing it in your group and hearing other people's visions?
It was wonderful. It's wonderful. You know, manifestation is real.
Ashe.
You
Ashe.
know, and I'm going to put it on my vision board also.
Write it down. I mean, I love these little Post-its. So I didn't take a picture. What I will do later is take a picture and put in the group. I'll put in the Facebook group. There are a couple of walls, like have big Post-its up on the wall, and I'll write on them, and I take them like a cork board, and I have Post-its. I'll write something down and put it on there so I can see it. So if you want to write down, I am your affirmations. I am the beginning and end of my dreams. I am a powerful manifester. I create my reality. Whatever it is, I live in a clean home. I release things that no longer serve me. Write it down, make it up. Oh, thank you for that. Teresa wrote in, I will make, I think she means 5,000. I will make 5,000 monthly or $50 monthly, working with a group that can make it happen. And she'll do her part to make it happen, I think. But thank you for that share, Teresa. People are a little quiet, and we're after 8. So I feel as though I am going to allow us, if there's anyone, I'm going to pause and sip some water to see if there's any more shares before we move on and go through just the reminders of what you did and what you can do. Because we had fun playing in the sandbox together. You can do this with your family. The next time you sit down at dinner, this can be like, what are you creating? What are you up to this year? What do you want to make happen? Tiffany graduating, what's coming up? She's going to graduate cum laude, magna cum laude or something. She's going to have some laudes.
As I said, all the laudies. I'll take any. I just put some laudies on there.
Loaded.
Yeah. I was just thinking about sharing this with the family, with my family, as you were saying that, like, everybody I actually in November, December, put a giant dry erase board in the hallway, and it has a calendar on it. It has things to do and everything like that. And I think it'd be great for the family to, on the calendar, put their due dates of when they want to have something done. My daughter recently started door dashing for supplemental income. And so she has in her mind a daily goal that it is that she wants to make. And I think I'm going to encourage her to put those goals. It's just for her to know it's $200, whatever it is, that's for her to know. When I walk out this door to Dash, I want to make $200 today. Or, you know, all of the kids, if they have a test coming up, they're going to put that grade on the board that they're taking the test on, so that it's writing it makes it real and tangible. And then we're all able to hold them accountable. Like, hey, did you study to get that A? Did you go out and hit the good neighborhood so you could get that $200, you know? And I think it'll help bring us all together as we support one another.
That is beautiful. I love that idea. And I think I'm going to echo that one, because I don't have a calendar up anymore to do it with the family, but we do it at family dinners. Sit down with people like, what are you up to? Like whoever it is, you know, when you're talking in your Facebook groups, like, what are you creating? You can even, separate from this, what I have, and then I'm going to close out. So again, I'm going to, you know what, I'm not going to say it. SMART goals. Don't put it in admins. Everybody type in, what does S stand for SMART goals? Type it in the chat, whatever you remember. What S stands for, MART. So the admins had typed it in the chat a few times earlier. So now it's up to you to put in whichever one you remember. What does S stands for? Yes, S is specific. What's M? Yes, measurable. What's A? Specific, measurable, attainable, actionable. So yes, we like action. Attainable, actionable. What's R? Yes, okay, yep, she put it all in there. Realistic, yep. And what's T? I think I saw Z put it in, but someone else can put it in again. Time sensitive. So just like I'm gonna, if I say I'm gonna be a millionaire, that's wonderful. I'm gonna be a millionaire. What are you gonna do? I'm going to be a published author and sell, you know, 1,000 copies of my book by this date. And, you know, that'll help me create my first $10,000. I will make $10,000 from selling my book. The book will launch on this date, da, da, da. So be specific. I love that Sister Abimbola knew the color of the car that she was going to have. It wasn't just a car. It was 2 different types of car and a color. So get really, really specific about what it is. And you have the power to change it. You are the beginning and end of your dreams. So kill your dreams, make them goals and reality. So you're giving birth. When you give birth to a dream, it comes into reality. All right. Oh, and Catherine says she's going to be published author January 2023. I love all of this. Keep it going. Put them in the Facebook group. You have a small, each of you had little small accountability pods. You got to verbally share it with someone and write it down. You can take pictures of Post-its and put them in the Facebook group if you like, but whatever it is, take action. And just so you don't get a little queasy about whatever action you're going to take, make sure that you put it someplace you can see it, okay? SMART, measurable. Oh, 50,000 monthly. Oh, that was dope. I just saw it. That Teresa said she's doing 50,000 a month. So let's let you know the offer. There's always more to be done with this and having breakthrough sessions. So as long as the breakthrough sessions are available, you can just click the Calendly. There's a link that you click and you schedule, and it gives you time on the calendar. As soon as you click that link, I get an email telling me the faces I see right now are Tiffany, Doreen, and Cheryl. So once you do that, I get an email letting me know. My only request is if you've already had a session to make space for someone else who has not had a session. And that, so once you copy and paste it, I'm not sure if the admins have put it in the chat, so you can click that link. Then that will make sure it'll be easier. But when you go to Calendly.com, Dionne C. Monsanto, it'll pull up and you click the button, pick a date and time, even if you change it, but the emails come in based on who did that. So I look forward to chatting with you. All of my contact information, the phone, I live with my phone next to me almost at all times, even if it's on silent. I'm much better by text and WhatsApp. The Facebook page, Instagram page. Every Tuesday, I do something called Tuesday Tea at 3. So if you come to the IG Live, you may have questions and we can talk about things. So while I have lots of private coaching clients and private yoga students, that gives an opportunity for individual coaching to come up. As people have questions, we have larger conversations about things on Instagram. And there's my email address. Definitely check email a few times a day, and the link tree, let you know what I'm up to. Like the fact that I was speaking today was there. Yep, and I'm good with that. We're done. The website. And tomorrow, Transformational Tuesday with the beautiful Stacy McLean, Yogisha. So that's tomorrow morning, Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, Who's Got Beef? And that'll be facilitated by the beautiful Candace Harper. So please register, stay tuned, come back, come back, come back.
All right, everyone. If this is your first time joining us here in the community where we choose to learn, elevate, and ascend, please drop it in the chat. We want to acknowledge your presence and invite you to come back tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. This is the Wake Up Everybody schedule. We are live on Zoom and Facebook 5 days a week. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 7 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 to 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you would like a notification when it's time to hop on either Facebook or Zoom, please text the word Woo Nation to 74121. The swag shop is up and going. Shop us at bit.ly/Woo Swag. Get your swag, get your merch. New items are up there. It's perfect for gifts any time of the year. We have face masks, water bottles, teacups, t-shirts, sweatshirts, laptop bags, and a journal, the much requested Woo Journal, so that you can keep all of your juicy tidbits in one place. Thank you, everybody. Here's how you stay in touch with us. Register at bit.ly/Wake Up Movement. You can also follow us on Facebook in our private page, which is bit.ly/Woo Community, or publicly at bit.ly/Woo Nation. Find us on Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual, on YouTube, bit.ly/Woo on YouTube. And you can always email us at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. Everybody, I apologize for the enter your search term here. The search term that I am entering here is stretch. Just did the 7-day stretch with Shawnee. And I am happy to say that being flexible has helped us get through today's session. So now it's time for everybody to come off of mute. Rain love and abundance and praise and thanks on Dionne for her session today on being smart in our planning. Thank you, Dionne, so much.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you,
Thank
Dionne, for the
you.
great exercise. That was really
Thank
great
you.
information, and it was nice to be able to
Boom,
share
boom,
it with
boom.
people.
Blessing, blessing,
Thank you.
blessing.
For that
Dionne.
Everybody.
So good.
really
Thank
full
you.
this joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Dionne.
Thank you so much,
Always,
Dionne.
Have a
Thank
great
you,
day.
everyone.
always
Y'all have a blessed day.
inspirational and
It's so good to
educational,
see
Nation.
y'all.
motivational. Thank you,
Love
thank you,
y'all,
thank
love you,
you.
Dionne, love you, family.
Love you.
Love y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can't wait. Go ahead, Tiffany,
Aw.
with your new with your cum laude.
Getting them cum laude
Laude. Yeah.
That is single.
To
Whatever.
everyone else, and
All
I
of it.
can't wait to see your new car, Amber Bowler, in Georgia.
accountability in the house.
The clean house, the new car, the new money. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking forward to it. Y'all have a lovely day. Peace and
Ashe.
blessings, family. Ashe.